Hi, my name is Sasha Griffith and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a August TBR. I haven't posted a video in like 5 months, sorry. I just haven't been reading at all. But I've been reading a lot recently. July I read a lot relatively, and already getting through those books in August. I have a lot more videos planned. I know I say that all the time and I never post anything, but I filmed my mid-year book freakout tag last week, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it. I don't know, we'll see. And then I'm filming this video obviously, and then my July wrap-up I'm probably gonna film. And yeah, that's what I have planned so far. I have a couple other videos planned, but we'll keep that under wraps for now. Don't want to disappoint if I don't end up doing it. I'm just gonna be showing the covers for any ebooks on my phone, and let's just get into the video because I've been talking for so long about literally nothing. Anyways, the first book on my TBR is the book I'm actually reading, and that is, I'm gonna hold the phone kind of far away because my hands are gross. I'm also gonna try to stop moving. It's Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Iyamidi. I've never seen her name, I've never heard her name spoken out loud, so this is just my best guess. If you know how to pronounce her name correctly, please try to correct me in the comments. So Ace of Spades is a YA contemporary thriller mystery. I started it yesterday, and I'm gonna finish it today. I'm like 3/4 through, which is crazy for me. Like I said, I haven't really been reading recently. Yeah, so Ace of Spades takes place at in a private school, and it follows our two main characters, Chiamaka and Devon, and they're the only two black students at this expensive private school, and they start to have people leaking all of their secrets. The book is very Gossip Girl-esque, very much so, but in a good way, and just like my update on my thoughts, because I'm reading it. The first page or whatever has like a quote, has 2 quotes, I think. I think that's this book. I can't remember. No, yeah, it has 2 quotes, and the first one's from Gossip Girl, and I got that right away, and the second one is from Get Out. And I didn't get it. I was like, okay, what does the Get Out quote have to, and then I got it. I get it now. So yeah, it's definitely Gossip Girl meets Get Out, and I'm liking it a lot so far. I'm not the biggest contemporary fan in general. When it comes to thriller mystery, I prefer YA thriller mystery because it just tends to be more fast-paced, and I'm really liking it. I totally recommend it. Well, I'll share more thoughts about it in my wrap-up, which I will be doing an August wrap-up. This is me speaking it into existence. Okay, the next book I'll be reading is another contemporary, but this one is with a twist. This is Mad, Bad, and Dangerous to Know by Samira Ahmed. This is I choked on it. Anyways, so I actually started this book, as you can see. I started annotating in it too. Back in December, for Christmas, my best friend and I, we decided that our Christmas gifts to each other would be to annotate a copy of one of our favorite books and give it to her. They give it back. So I gave her The Song of Achilles, which is one of my favorite books, and she gave me this book. It's August. It's August. She just started reading The Song of Achilles a couple days ago, and that was my wake-up call. I need to read this book, and it just hit me that she's going away for university at the end of the month, so I really have to read it soon to give it back to her. She's not going far, like she's only going a couple cities over, so like I'm still gonna see her, but I'd like to give it to her before she goes to university, because seeing as this is our idea from December. I don't really remember what this book is about. I only read like 1 chapter. It's told in like 2 timelines, I know. It follows a South Asian main character, and as a South Asian myself, I'm very excited to read it. Part of the reason that keeps me from reading it is just like I feel like my comments are not going to be insightful or interesting at all, and that's very stressful for me because usually no one reads my annotations, you know? Anyways, oh my god, I have to hurry up. The next book on my TBR is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is this book actually belongs to my friend who I'm annotating a book for. There we go. This is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series. I read the first one a while ago. Definitely not a favorite, but I liked it, and it's such an iconic series. I feel like I should read it. I want to read the other one, The Infernal Devices, but I want to read this first. Okay, the next book that I'm going to be reading, or the next book on my TBR, I should say, is... Okay, sorry. Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert. I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown in July. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. It's like one of my favorite books now. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm going to talk about it in my July wrap-up. But yeah, I loved it so much. I can't wait to continue the series. I might buy a copy of this. Who knows? But I'm definitely going to read it this month because I'm very excited. Yeah, this book is the second book in the Brown Sisters series, which is a trilogy of romance books about three sisters. This one involves fake dating, which is a little bit... for me, I'm not the biggest fake dating fan in general, but I loved Talia Hibbert's writing in Get a Life, Chloe Brown, and I'm anticipating loving it again. Loving it in this as well. And I've heard that the male lead in this book is really like great, so hopefully I'll like it because of that. There you go. Hopefully that will help me like the book. And I also, from what I read about Dani in the first book, she's only a minor character in the first book, I really liked her, so I'm very excited to read it. Okay, the next book on my TBR is Home by Inedi Okorafor. Once again, I've never heard this name pronounced. Please let me know in the comments how to pronounce it if you know. Yeah, so this is Home. It's the second book in the Binti trilogy. It's a novella, I believe. I read Binti last month as well, and I liked it. I would like to finish the series. So yeah, and I think it's good for me personally to have... I've learned recently that having some shorter books on my TBR helped me feel more accomplished throughout the month and help encourage me to keep reading. So yeah, that's that. It's a lot of sequels this month. Wow. The last two books on my TBR I'm going to talk about consecutively, obviously, because they're the last two books on the list. The first of the last two is a reread, and it is Blood and Honey by Shelby Mahurin, another name I've never heard pronounced. I always say I don't know what I say. It's either Mahurin or Mahurin, I'm not sure. Sorry. So Blood and Honey. This is the sequel to sequel to Serpent and Dove, the second book in the trilogy. It's one of my favorite books of all time. So for context, before I got back into reading, like, last year, I literally read one book, and that was Serpent and Dove, and I loved it. I bought it, like... And then everyone hated this book when it came out last year, and I loved it. I don't know. So last month, I reread Serpent and Dove, and I was kind of scared at first, because, like, whoa, it's not going to live up. First of all, I don't reread books very often. It's one of my worst flaws, because I buy so many books. But, I loved it. I don't know. I really liked it. And I'm going to be rereading Blood and Honey. I read this in December, I believe. And I really liked it. And I think I'm going to like it. I don't know. I liked the book. And the reason that I've been rereading this, if you don't already know, is that the last book in the series, Gods and Monsters, came out July 27th, and I have it. I pre-ordered it. I had bought a couple books, and I don't really pre-order books, so I don't see the point, but Indigo, which is like Canadian Barnes & Nobles, they have had this deal going on all year, where if you pre-order like a most anticipated book, you get 500 like loyalty points. And I was gonna buy this book anyway, so I thought, why not? And look how beautiful it is. It's thick. She's thickums, but I'm so excited, and I'm happy that I reread the last two books. Reread the first book, planning to reread the second book, because when I read this one, I had no idea what was going on, because so much time had passed since I read the first one, and there's really no recap, so I really needed to reread it. And yes, I'm so excited to read it. So I'm definitely gonna read this book this month, reading it soon, and I'm reading this month too. Maybe. Next month for sure, but if not, maybe this month. I'm just kind of putting it off because I'm sad that's gonna end. But that's the last book of my TBR. I'm hopefully gonna read more than that, but I find that TBRs don't really work for me. I never stick to them. They stress me out. I like having shorter TBRs and then adding books or taking out books when I feel like them. Sorry. But yeah, that's kind of it. I haven't filmed a video in so long, so I'm really rambling. I ramble anyways, but that's it. I'm hopefully gonna post this tomorrow and film my July wrap-up tomorrow as well. And now I have to go finish getting ready for work, because it started in an hour. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, feel free to like, subscribe, and or comment. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which I will be posting and filming and editing in not that order.